We live. We live. We live. Get a little music going. Hold on. So hold on. So let's get a little something going. Let's get a little something going. Hold on. Let's get a little something going. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So today, real quick, talk to y'all about money. Colombian pesos, baby. Change your money before you go. Okay. All right. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey. That's what they're gonna be saying when you show them these pesos, okay? All right. Cool. We got that out of the way. So what we're doing is we're gonna start, we meaning us. What we're gonna do is before we go to Colombia or Costa Rica, wherever you go, get some currency before you go. The best way to do it is to go to your bank and order the money ahead of time. Typically, it takes like 2 days. For me, I go to Chase, and if I go in the morning and I tell them to switch it up, I sign. They literally take it from your account, and they'll have it there. For me, by the end of the day, next day, so like 24 hours. But they say give them 48 hours. But typically, if you go in the morning, they'll have it the next day by the end of the day. So that's what I've been doing. And again, that just helps save you money because when you go there and try to exchange it, you can go to the ATM. The ATM is another way to go and get your bread. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go to like the little money exchange places. They gonna take their cut. Um, Cambio is what it's called, Cambio. They're gonna take their cut. So you want to get your money ahead of time. How much money get? Totally up to you. I mean, ball to you fall, my brother. Ball to you fall. So that's number one. Get your money first. Get some of it. And then, like I said, you go to ATM as you want and get the rest. That's number one. That's what I want to say. So give you an idea of what each. So 100,000 pesos. 100,000, right? That's like, let's just call it $25. Let's call it $25 just for simple. Obviously it fluctuates. Let's just call it $25. That well that can feed you all day. Realistically, that can feed you all day. $25 you eat all day. You go to breakfast, get some lunch, and then get a snack later on. You can all that with 100,000 pesos. That's $25. So when you're getting money at the ATM and you're planning, just I want to give an idea of what costs what. So a good breakfast, let's say breakfast, scrambled eggs, bacon, cup of coffee, a croissant, some toast, 15, 20,000 pesos. Let's call it 20,000 pesos. So if 100, if that's $25, you're talking about like $5. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not much at all. And you give less than that. You can go to like the little corner spots. I got a clip that I'm gonna put on, but it's a little spot right there on Calle 10. Coffee, scrambled eggs, croissant. I think it cost me 15,000 pesos. I think. You know what I'm saying? So okay, just that. So 5,000 every 2,000 pesos is 50 cents. So this is essentially $1.50. You know what I'm saying? So 10 is $3, 15, 450, 20,000, $6. You know what I'm saying? So you can go get a breakfast for 10,000 pesos all day. If you want some eggs and a croissant, 10,000, 15,000 max. So it's so inexpensive to eat. So when people think, oh, it's so expensive, you go over there. I mean, yeah, you can go to a restaurant and sit down and get some type of chef inspired meal. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, if I was going once a year, maybe I do that for the experience. But if you're trying to go once a quarter, you're gonna go 3, 4 times a year. And if that's not really my thing, see, I like breakfast, but I'm pretty simple. Now, a good dinner, I'll spend a little more on. You know what I'm saying? I spend more money on dinner than I will on breakfast. Throughout the day, I stop at little spots. I just see what the locals eat, and I go there and try one of their meals. For dinner, I kind of want one solid meal a day. So on those, I'll spend a little bit more. But overall, I'm want to encourage and give information. So if you're thinking about going, don't get wrapped around how expensive it may be, because compared to the states, it's gonna be a lot cheaper. I mean, you can't go to McDonald's and get a value meal for $10. You know what I'm saying? A value meal at McDonald's for breakfast is probably gonna cost you $10. This is gonna cost you. It just shows you as cheap as what I say, $3. And I'm talking about scrambled eggs right in front of you, a fresh croissant, and a cup of coffee. If you want to add bacon, add another $1.30. The prices I'm telling you about is like if you go to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, you spending $10, $11 on fast food breakfast. If you go sit down in a restaurant for breakfast, so my spots are like Metro Diners, a couple of spots locally, right? So if I go sit down and have breakfast, you're talking about $20, because it's gonna be like $15, $16. They're charging $3.99 just for coffee. So $3.99 get your whole breakfast over there. So if your coffee $3.99 here, then your breakfast $11.99. You're looking at almost $20. You tip, you over $20. So that's what I'm saying. Like 100,000 pesos to feed you for the whole day. Here, if you go to a sit-in place, somewhere where you're actually sitting inside, it's gonna cost you at least $15, and then depends on what you leave for a tip. That's just the reality of it. So that part, um, money, credit cards, cool. If you want to use a credit card, that's cool too. You get the same type of what's it called, exchange rate. You get the best exchange rate. Credit cards, number one is going to your bank beforehand, ATM, credit card. Actually, going to your bank, credit card, ATM. That would be I'll say that the best exchange rate. After that, you're getting choppy, you're getting dicey. They got spots all over the city where you can go exchange, but the the rate right now is about $4 for every dollar. Depending on where you go, it goes down to like $3.20. So there's almost a dollar depending on where you're going. So that's it. This post is all about the money of Colombia. I'm gonna get into all the other stuff, everything. So there's some other spots where, okay, for example, there's a little encouragement. So here, I work outside. I do labor. Your back hurt a little bit. You might want a little, massage. You need a little massage thing going. So here, a massage is going to cost $70 to $80. $70 to $80 is what a massage is going to cost here. Over there, $70 to $80 is going to put you somewhere around 300,000 pesos. Let's do the math real quick. Oh, real quick. Instagram, Harris International 305. Instagram is Harris International 305. Dade County, baby. So yes, so Instagram, check me out. I'm posting stuff. I'm posting pics, vids. I got all this other stuff on Instagram. Check it out. Like I said, I'm posting a lot of little clips. If you got questions, hit me up there. Ask me some questions. Hit me up here. Ask me some questions. But Harris International 305 on Instagram. I'm posting. I've been to a lot of different places. I'm posting all of it. This is just more Colombia today. I got Costa Rica, I got Dominican Republic, Brazil, Jamaica, all of them. I'm doing all of them. Cuba, I'm doing all of them. But today is this, and then we're gonna keep going. Oh, I was talking about currency. So here, no offense. Hey, Everything I say is for entertainment purposes. Don't take anything I say super serious. A lot of this stuff is stuff I've seen, stuff I heard about. Some of the stuff I personally was involved in. Uh, I am trying to be entertaining, so some of the stuff I add a little sauce to it. Okay, a little sazon. You know what I'm saying? A little sazon. So a little adobo. You know, I add a little something to it. So don't take everything I say literally, but I mean everything I say to a certain degree. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? All right, so let's go 70. Let's go $80. $80, right? That's 300,000 pesos. All right, you can get an hour massage for like 100,000 pesos. You can get an hour massage with a body scrub, with a shower, with a foot, cream, all that for 200,000. You can get a facial. Pause. You can get a facial, massage, back, everything, feet, body scrub. I mean, complete. You know what I'm saying? Complete the works for like 320,000. So and when you go get a massage, they want a tip. So let's say you shoot them $10. So yeah, $90. Right? $90. That's 360,000. And that's for like a 50-minute to an hour massage with. These are the people where I live and where I've gone. They're typically of a certain ethnicity and from a certain region, and they're usually a little older. So that, but here, I mean, that's anywhere you go, you're getting the total works. I'm talking about like literally you getting pampered for the same price. You talking about 2 hours, 2.5 hours of like working on you for what you get for an hour, and you get a simple massage. I mean, they getting creams out. They really giving you a good massage. And like I said, here you can get places. That's just the entry level. If you go to one of these higher end spots, you're paying $150 for an hour massage when they start doing the steam and all that extra stuff. I mean, it's you can get the same level, even better service for like a third of the cost, half the cost. I mean, I'm gonna post those clips too. I got a facial, I got a body scrub, everything. I think it was like 300 and I want to say it was 300,000. I want to say it was 300,000 pesos, but I mean, it was really good service. Like with my girl when I got back, she was like, "Yo, she did a really good job um, with the facial, getting all. Cause, I work outside, a lot of sweat, and she said, yeah, she did a good job. So I encourage you guys to get out there, have a good time, enjoy life with a huge ass discount. Understand that when you go over there and you bring out dollars, you're costing yourself money. You're paying more because they gotta account for they have to account for the fact that when they go to exchange that money, the rate they're gonna get. So you know what I'm saying. You can get the $4 exchange rate for these, but you pay cash. You're gonna pay cash price. Then you gotta pay for the fact that they gotta get it exchanged. So it's gonna cost you more, and I'm all about saving money. So this what this post is about. It's about you saving some bread, saying go to your bank. You can get like 1,000,000 pesos, like $260, and literally you can go a week off 1,000,000 pesos easily. You'll come home with money. I mean, depending on what you're doing and stuff like that, but you can easily go a week off 1,000,000 pesos. Eating, transportation. Transportation is very inexpensive. I would do Uber. You can get most places around the town for like $4 or less. Like literally, all my Ubers are like $3, $2.95, $3.10. So this post is about just saving money in Colombia, understanding that you need to exchange that money up front. Cash is good. Yes, they will accept your cash. This is just a tip for those that may want to save a couple bucks. Okay? Hey, check me out, Harris International 305. I got some stuff on there, the clubs to go to, the bottle prices. So like you go to the clubs. I mean, you want to use your card or cash. You can use whatever you want. Again, this is just a tip to save some bread. Um, but the clubs are dope. I got all that on my Instagram. I post the club. I give you a good little view of the two that I normally go to. It's a nice, it's a nice experience. So if you're trying to go out there and you're thinking it's really expensive and you got to have all this money, you don't. You don't. Hit me up. I can walk you through it. I can help, answer any questions you may have. All this is just information to get my people out there, have fun. I'll go in again soon, hopefully. And yeah, man, I think if more people knew that it was not that expensive, you can actually go, have fun, relax, chill. It's a vibe. Nobody's bothering you. Um, yeah, that's what this is about, man. I'm just trying to get this information out there. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, Harris International 305. That's my Instagram. Check me out. I'll add you. And if you have any questions, hit me up. I got Costa Rica coming. I got Brazil coming. I've been to all these places, and I just want to give out the information to help everybody have a good time. And I want to meet y'all over there. Okay. If you text me and give me a heads up that you're gonna be out there, I will try to. No, I can't go all the time, but I'm going to be going at least 2, 3, 4 times a year. That's just the way it is. Um, but hey, let's coordinate, man. Let's go. Let's go out in a group. Let's just go over there, hang out, chill, take over the club for the night. Because when you take over the club for the night, they play your kind of music. You know what I'm saying? It's like whoever's the majority in the club, the DJ really do try to like, you know what I'm saying, feed that crowd, and I like that. So when we're in there, we in there, and there's usually a lot of us over there. There's usually a lot of us over there, and when we go to a club, they usually turn up for us, and it's a vibe. It's a vibe, definitely. All right, over and out until the next time. I'm gonna be hitting up about Costa Rica next, and about their money. It's all the same principles. Costa Rica's a little different because their money's much closer to the U.S. dollar than Colombia and Brazil. Brazil's another country where, man, your dollar goes a very long way, and you can have a blast in Brazil on a, I say a budget. But what I mean is compared to going to Atlanta, Vegas, L.A., Houston, and having a great time, going to New York, going to any one of these cities. Yeah, going to Orlando downtown for the night. You go to Orlando downtown for the night, buy a bottle, cost to get in, VIP, do a whole nine. It's gonna cost you about $300-400 easily, easily. You can have a blast in Colombia for way less, way less, much less. You know what I'm saying? Much less. So that's what it's about. Harris International 305 Instagram. Holla at me.